All right, y'all. So guess what? We back. We doing another video. I don't know. It's kind of like doing a live video after that sun gaze from time to time. I just get out here and I just talk. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about half the time. I just hold the phone up, let y'all look at the sun. Hey, as you can see, it's not perfectly clouds today, but there's still some clouds out there. Not much, but I feel good. I know the next 2 days are gonna be like perfectly sunny. Yesterday was real sunny. We didn't have a cloud in sight, So I was out yesterday and just looking at all the stuff on our land, just identifying some many more things. I got some mess I'm waiting to identify, but the babies right now. Well, actually, I kind of know what they are, the mountain laurels. But I wanna wait for it to start to flower for y'all. So that may not happen till next year. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, so I just another good day out here gazing and everything. Like I said, I'm enjoying this free time. I guess they said they got us on what they call lockdown, or we ain't going nowhere. But we outside every day 4 or 5 hours a day. Man, we out here getting this sun, man. I'm out here getting this sun daily. So right now I'm just out here, just got my sun gazing session on. About to go back in and do about 2 hours worth of my self-chill work. But we're gonna talk about the sun and the eyes again today, man. Get out there and get some sun in your eyes. You gotta realize, man, how much carbon is in your eyes. Carbon, melanin, whatever you want to call it, man. It's like a powerful antioxidant, a powerful electron transfer for the most part, man. Because we got so much carbon in our brain, that it makes it difficult for light to get to it sometimes. Because it's embedded so deep into the brain, and the circulation gotta get up into the brain and the blood flow, things of that nature. So we use the sun as a direct connection to the brain, to the eye, because remember the light, it's kind of like when you go watching TV or you're on the laptop on your cell phone all day. That light is going right into your eyes. But if you get this light from the sun, don't get me wrong, now you don't want to come out in the sun if you got to keep blinking your eyes and squinting at your eyes and trying to force the sun in. I call that dumb sun gazing. You don't want that. You want to kind of ease into it. It's kind of like when you're struggling to do like push-ups and you try to force it every single day, eventually your body's gonna tire out. But if you can do 10 push-ups easily every single day, and it's like you're not even breaking a sweat, you go do it the next month, and that 10 push-ups will easily turn to like 20, 30. That's kind of is for sun, for the most part. So you want to use that sun to get UV information directly to the eye, so it can stimulate to the brain, to the hypothalamus, to the thalamus, up to the pineal, up to the pituitary gland, and secrete all the hormones they want to secrete for the most part, man. Because, man, the sun is powerful, man. It does a lot of good things for the most part, man. And you want to let the sun utilize, because the sun is like a powerful external tool. You can take in too much, and it can be something very destructive for you. So we're gonna use the sun to stimulate the production of the melatonin. Remember the melatonin, and which can transfer to the melanin, and that's nothing but like a powerful, like you said, melanin, carbon, whatever you want to call it. It's nothing but a powerful antioxidant for the most part, and it helps charge the body up for the most part, because we got all these what they call the free radicals running through the body, all these crazy things that's breaking our bodies down for the most part. But once you got that carbon, melatonin, melanin flowing fluidly throughout the body, man, it's like a powerful antioxidant, man. It's gonna go scrape up those free radicals, or what they call toxins, or metabolic waste, or substances, things like that. And it's gonna help you scrape them out the body. It's gonna get rid of them for the most part, So yeah, man, get outside and get that good sun, man. Cause if you're not getting that sun, what are you getting? What are you doing? You can sit down and meditate all day long and create that inner feeling for the most part, but most people don't do that. So come out, you can utilize the sun, get the sun on your skin. If it's too much for you, you feel it's too much sun, get 1 or 2 minutes at a time. I keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and over, because I want to make sure you get out there and get it, because, man, there's so much powerful things out there, So, because put it this way, you put the sun on your skin, guess what? All of a sudden you start to warm up. What that's going to do is it's going to cause that vasodilation. And what that means is you got sun going all, bro, after 45 minutes, my eyes start to water. But that's good. Yeah, that used to happen to me, Doc, in 2012. 2012, At least have it to me a lot. You know, I would get out there sun gaze. But see, that, I guess that's like a sign of your eyes are starting to clean out for the most part. Don't worry about it. That's going to go away. Just be consistent. Do your eye massages. You know, whatever you do to massage your eyes and increase blood flow to the area and increase the venous circulation, that's going to continue to increase. Just focus on getting the right types of food, like your dark berries. Like I'm always talking about the juniper berries and things like that. Or we got the dewberries and the drewberries, or any type of blackberries that grows naturally in the woods. Eat those right there, because that's a good brain food. That right there is going to stimulate the external. That's the external food that's going to help stimulate the internal function of your melanin for the most part. But that's going to help that's going to help with your yeah, it's gonna help with the eyes not being watered as much, because as you start to clean things out, now all of a sudden you see your eyes now you taking that light. So this is the good light. This is not that trash light when we were watching TV all day long and stuff like that. This is the good light right there. And this external light is gonna help you create your own internal light. So it's like you step into your own darkness, bring out your own internal light for the most part, you know. But yeah, so the eye water stuff, that's gonna go away. Even I know if you feel like you're squinching your eyes too much, man, don't. Okay, so you're doing too much. You want to calm down. Keep your eyes. You can even keep your eyes closed. You can look at your eye. You can keep your eyes closed while you're laying down on the ground, and just put your fingertips on your eyeballs while your eyes closed, and you do some palpation, pump, like 50 pumps. You can slowly lightly massage it. Some people it may hurt. Now you can either kind of feel around the bone, the orbital bones for the most part, and you kind of feel like what could be kind of tender. You can kind of work those areas. You can do a lot. That's going to help bring a lot of blood flow to the eye, because when you look at the eyes compared to any other part of the body, it has some of the most highest concentrations of arteries to a particular body part compared to any other parts of the body. So you want to do whatever you can do to increase. First, you want to increase your venous circulation and your lymphatic flow out the eyes, so you can prepare the body to bring in new oxygen, so the eyes can function so much more, so they can do so much more. And now they can take in more light. You can have a broader vision. You know, like how people talk about that tunnel vision? We don't want that tunnel vision. We want to take in more oxygen and utilize our eyes so you can have a broader perspective, like a wide. It's kind of like we're gonna look at football. You got Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning can see all over the place. You know, he can see all over the place. But then you look at some rookie quarterback. All they got is tunnel vision. We don't want that tunnel vision. We want to open up the peripheral vision for the most part. And that's some of the things that the blood flow is going to do. That's some of the same thing, like even when you're sun gazing, instead of like trying to like just focus on the sun, you can kind of focus on the sun, but at the same time, open up your vision. And that'll help you take in more light. Right now, it's like about 10:30 right now. But see, I can look at the sun anytime, but that doesn't bother me because I've been doing it so long. I've been putting in the prep work. But I always tell people, even if you just start like for the first 2 years, man, concentrate on that first 1 to 2 hours worth of the sun every single day. Don't just jump into the into this deep pack of the sun like that. Even though I might look at the sun at 12 o'clock, you know, 12, 1, 2 o'clock all day long, I don't do that, because I know even though I could do it, my body's not fully prepared to taking all that energy. Because it's kind of like if somebody who goes out and works out too much, guess what? They overburnt themselves out. Now, when we're talking about the homeostasis, it's more in the sympathetic tone, because you're always in the fight or flight instead of in the rest and repair. So at nighttime, it's going to make it difficult to rest and repair. And at the same time as you're improving, you're still breaking your body at the same time. So, yeah, man. Let me see what else you say. So that's kind of what you want to do with the sun, man. Just ease into it, man. Get the sun into the eyes, man. Try to eat the foods that's gonna help your genetic makeup, your vessels for the most part. I'm not trying to tell you what to eat, but I will tell you this: if you're loaded with carbon, it's a blessing and a curse. You know what we can do with the carbon. We see what we're doing with the carbon. If you're loaded with carbon, you better eat the food that's going to take care of your vessel. Because if not, if you eat the food that you're not, like the fried chicken, the brown rice, the white potato, you know, all that stuff that, you know, I typically don't, the broccoli, stuff like that. Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff is better than eating like the McDonald's and the fried chicken and the Popeyes and all stuff like that. But if you eating all that, those type of food, man, all you're doing is, instead of like letting your melanin do its job, instead of building, you know, getting into your internal light, it's like it got to spend its whole time trying to eradicate all those things from your body for the most part, so your body continues to flow. Because as those things continue to build up, you're gonna get more restriction, less movement. That's what I was talking about, the stiff backs. Now you're gonna be able to move a whole lot less. Now when you're moving a whole lot less, guess what? Okay, now you got issues. Now you're struggling to move. Now you can't get the carbon deep into those areas where it need to be into because you got so much vasoconstriction going on. Now your nerves aren't gonna be able to flow because you got so much tightness on your muscles and your fascia. The nerves can't even conduct for the most part. So you might be hurting at the knee, but your lower back could be the issue. You know how you can touch your lower back and it feels like a hard brick? Well, if that lower back is a hard brick, how's the carbon, how's the electrical chemicals going to be able to flow from your brain, the upper motor centers, down to the lower motor centers, which is your spinal cord, going to be able to send a message to the knee to like, okay, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. It's not going to be able to do that because you got so much stagnation going on in the upper part of the body that the lower part of the body is taking all the blunt, and that's when injuries start to come. But guess what? You're still going to try to go out and you're going to try to run. Your knee's still going to hurt. Now, all of a sudden, now that your knee's hurting, now that the message, sending the message back up to your brain and to your lower back, okay, we need you to constrict more and more and more. Why is that? Because we don't want to hurt ourselves. So your body's going to protect this nervous system, spinal cord, and things of that nature. So, hold on. That happens. It's okay. It won't hurt your eyes. Oh, no. It's not going to hurt your eyes aside for the most part. That's a cleaning aspect of it. But what I'm saying is when you start to understand like the homeostasis for the most part and the effect that it has on the body, yeah, you may want to be a little careful with kind of forcing things that your body's not ready for. Even though you may feel that you can do it in the long run, trust me, I've seen with all these, I always like to call them the fitness world, the fake fitness world for the most part, because they depend on a lot of supplements and things like that. What goes up must comes down, you know. So, but yeah, so like I was saying, we was talking about the lower back issue. So like you got a whole bunch of like lower back issues and things of that nature for the most part. If you continue to go out and run, but your knees steady hurting, a lot of times it's not really coming from it. That's more of a symptom. But once you learn how to take care of the lower motors, or this, let's say L2, L3, L4, because it could be like a hard brick. But soon you start to let some tension off right there through the fascia, through the muscular, through the periostum around the bone. And all of a sudden you're going to have more nervous energy that's going to be able to get down to that knee again. The voltage is going to increase. And then it makes it easier. Now the knee pain decrease. You haven't even touched the knee, but knee pain decrease. Now all of a sudden the melanin, the carbon, can get to those areas. Remember, it's a powerful antioxidant, and they can remove all the free radicals, you know. All the oxidation, let's eradicate that right there. So now all of a sudden the body's functioning a whole lot more. But yeah, man, so just come outside and get the sun into your eyes, man. Because one thing the sun into your eyes can do, if you do it properly, it's going to rebalance that homeostasis. And then when you go to sleep, that's when the pineal is going to secrete all that melatonin. And guess what? Remember when we're sleeping and melatonin being produced, that's when we're in theta 7.3. That's when the body actually to repair itself. Neuromodulation for the most part. And that's what we want right there, man. That's what we want right there. Because once we get that neuromodulation going on, it's going to make it a whole new ball game for your body to do so much more. Then you get up in the morning time, you do your breath work, you do your movement, you do your sun gazing, you do all that affirmation, everything you want to do, all that good positive talk. Then if you want to go eat like around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you know, for the most part, then all of a sudden you get some good food into you, you know. Like I like to go out and eat my juniper berries or something like that. So any type of something, my nasi kumun, what I'm eating right now, you know, or I'm waiting on the I remember I showed y'all the video with the grapes. We got some muscadine grapes. Oh, I can't wait because man, it's so powerful, so much antioxidants off in it. Remember the antioxidant? It really has my carbon anyway when we think about antioxidants. It's just the external form, because remember our pineal secretes our own melatonin, our own carbon anyway for the most part. But when we go out and get these external foods, they just help our brain stimulate the process so they can move a lot more efficiently. And that's that movement of that melatonin, the movement of that melanin that helps the body, you know, eradicate all the free radicals from the body so the body can function so much more better, you know. So yeah, man, just get out there and god dang, oh yeah, get out there, get that sun, man, because it's powerful the whole entire body, man. Our body really, it truly needs it, because I think it'll do a lot of good for us, you know, especially what's going on right now, man. Especially people that can't breathe, you know. You know, it's a struggle, man. You know, especially if you're sick, just get out here and get about 10, 15 minutes of sun a day. Come back out, do a little bit of movement. You don't have to go out there, and you can just march in one spot, you know, for 2, 3 minutes. 2, 3 minutes, 5, 10 times a day. You know what I'm saying? But the accumulation of doing it, the small neural impulses are going to give you, it's going to help that melanin move to those areas and get the blood flow, get the oxygen, get the nutrition. It's going to help repair those areas again, you know. So do what you got to do, y'all, man. And It makes a truly big difference. Like I said, man, get the sound in the eyes, man. The eyes have so much carbon. The ears got so much melody in the carbon. Remember, that's why once we get the move, we hear the rhythm going, we hear the beat going. So, you know, get some good music going, you know, let that, because remember, it's nothing but like a electrochemical process for the most part. You know, it's like a transducer, man. You know, the pineal taking all the sensory information from the outside, and it turns into a signal that the body can read for the most part. So that's why it's good to keep your pineal fluid and going to things like that, because you want that internal dialogue to be fluid for the most part, what's going on external for the most part. But like I always say, never let the external situation that we see going on control our internal situation what's going on. We always want to keep that internal situation at a high positive information for the most part. So typical, I don't know when I'm gonna do lectures. I just know I'm just preparing for them. So yeah, and I'm enjoying it for the most part. So I guess I'm about to get back in, and I gotta go probably start my. I gotta do my self-massage, which takes about 20 minutes, lower body. You know, I start from my quads all the way down to my toes. That takes about 20 minutes right there. Real simple, real easy. I do a lot of friction actually for the most part, because I like to work the origin insertions and really increase the blood flow to those areas right there. I just like to stay fluid for the most part, man. I'm in my 40s, and like I say, I can't let these young studs outdo me, man. These dudes that's 22, 23 years old, athletic, flying all over the place. I just can't let that, man. I got the brain game. I'm not about to let my body fall off, you know. So, and my emotional game, that's there. I still do my emotional work every single day. So, yeah, man. So yeah, it was pretty good, man. So anyway, I need to get out of here, y'all, because I'm just rambling right now, and I gotta go see what these kids doing. They probably fighting. I'm out.